And see if that will help, plus a little bit of weight here.
Well, hello. How is everybody out there? I'm doing great. Well, yeah, I'm doing okay. So, hey, listen, I've got another episode regarding this Stuart M3 initial from Miniart.
I need the pointy ones. There's one.
We're going to carry on, first of all, with taking care of these tracks. You know, they're link and length tracks, so it's not like a single link where everything just has the ability to fall into place. You know, I've had to make a few adjustments here, as you can see. I'm using these mini clips to kind of like bring the tracks close down around this idler wheel. And then I'm going to maybe use a bit of glue here and there and a little bit of the heat. That's one thing I've noticed when I'm working with tracks over the years, is that you can manipulate them with a little bit of heat from a hairdryer, for example. Just be very careful not to hold it too long, too hot, and too close, because then you might have to, you know, cry the blues over the tracks kind of like not being great anymore. But yeah, you know, like different tools for different jobs, and here I'm just using these mini clips to shape the tracks how I want them to be.
Okay, put these away now. You can see that everything is sort of sitting flat now. So that's great. So now for my next job, I've got to paint this front portion here with some olive green. Now, I'm going to mask this front part off and then spray it out. I also got to spray out this stuff. Now I don't know, would there be a primer color like on some German tanks, or would it just be, I'm suspecting it would just be olive. So let's take care of that, because then we can put the gun in maybe. You can see that there's a knockout mark here. So that's going to have to come off. And for that, I think we'll use a scalpel. Just peel that off there. All right. Give it a quick sand with some 800. All right. I didn't notice that before, so. Okay, so now how this would go. Okay, that goes to the front, and then this one goes like that. So let's glue that on because I'm going to have open hatches. All right, so I'll go back and paint that together later. I still have to paint this a darker green around here. This I have to paint the ammo. This, I'm not sure what I want to paint yet. I want to paint that white. Maybe some of this white. We'll see. KC12. I bought some new snippers on Amazon. 20 bucks. I don't need no $100 snippers. That's just such a... I can't believe people go for that kind of stuff.
God hand? I ain't got no God hand. We don't need no God hand. I don't have to show you any stinking God hand.
All right, so this one is going on this hatch here. Right there. All right, we'll let that dry. Now we have to KC3. Now these were very fragile. They basically just snapped when I cut them off the tree. Not sure what that's all about. I don't know if I did something wrong or I don't think so. Well, here's the other one. We'll do the broken ones on the back, because that way most people won't ever see them. Ah, I just broke it. Oh well. So the open-ended pin goes on the outside. Oh shoot. I forgot to clean those off. Maybe I should do that now too. We've got this thing, which I have no idea what that's for. We've got these done. Put them on later. Okay, so we've got these machine guns done. We've got to do the radio, and we've got to do the battery. And D5 we've got to glue in. Got to put those on at some point. We're doing open. Okay, I'm not sure if we're going to put those in. Okay, so we got to take care of these. What did I do with those anyway? I don't remember. We got to put those in. Got to put that on. We've got those on. We've got to put the lights on. Apparently they're upside down. They should be the other way around apparently. I'll double check that. Then we've got this PE part here. We've got the antenna parts. And then we're gonna be getting into some really more difficult stuff. Oh well. Alright, so tomorrow we'll paint that green. This, I don't know. I think I'm going to repaint this. Paint it like a satin black and then mask it off. Okay, I'm not videoing every little thing I'm painting right now. It's just too crazy. But basically, this is the battery. I painted it with a German gray rather than a black. And let's see, here's the radio, which is sort of in process. I'm gonna have to look at some pictures and figure out what to paint some of this. Other than that, I think I want to do some detailing of colors on this gun. I've got to put the decals on this for the control panel. I'm probably going to have to glue it in because there's things that have to be attached. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm thinking I'll paint this like a metallic color. Not that it most won't be seen, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do, put this tape on here like this. Let me see. All right, so I can go like this. I'm gonna just freehand this. Now I could take a measurement and go over to my computer and draw up a circle the right size and then put it into my, you know, my silhouette cameo and have, you know, a nice circle. But hey, this is faster, man, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, put that on there. What I can do, maybe help with this, is cut that. Okay, I used Mr. Metal Color dark iron for that. Okay. So you can buff it up if you want. Now what about the bottom of the turret? Okay, well, we've got these to put in, and so these things have a half circle, so it's pretty straightforward where these go. Weird though. Okay. All right. All right. Wow. I think what we got to do is take a look at this now. All right. I don't like the way this looks. It's pretty shitty paint job on there. So I'm going to repaint it. All right. What I'm gonna do is shoot. All right then. All right, so I think I'm gonna paint this like an olive green. All right, so I forgot to put in these little tiny parts. So just be sure you stick them in before you paint your green. So they're pretty easy to locate because there's a pin and a pinhole. Oh, damn. I can't believe. Yeah, there's a little pin on one end. Let's see right there. Now that goes on that side there. Okay, just a little bit of glue. I have no idea what those are for, except maybe they're handles of some sort. I don't know. So that was pretty painless, thank God. So one thing you have to do on this is this is the early version of the fuel. So you got to cut these off. All right, and now I would suggest using a rounded blade, not a straight blade. Well, these doors, they're just a friction fit. All right, so let's get these little toe things on. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, that's one of the bad things I've discovered is these things break very easily. But that's okay, it's minor. All right, I don't know where that went now. All right. Oi, oi, oi. There it is. These are KC25. So I need to get those off to put on the end of these points. Now I could have done it before, but you know, this is the first one I built, so I just was kind of just going ahead and taking it as it comes. But next time I probably would add these. Now, Ay, ay. Okay, so prime that area out. So here's the control panel. I've cleaned it all up. And now I want to paint it white. Okay, so there's these tools that I'm going to clean up. Now the thing is they've given us two types. One that's already got the strap on it. All right, well, we got all of these tools to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them and I'm going to prime them out with some really thinned down 1500 Mr. Surfacer Black. And then I'll come back and deal with which are gonna go on and which are not gonna go on. So I'm gonna paint this machine gun holder up because on the inside it might be hard to get in there after I put the machine gun in. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I could have put this on before, but because I was working towards having this thing removable, I didn't want to glue it on because I thought maybe it might break off while I'm experimenting. So I'm going to scrape a little paint off here. All right. And so I've got this horn, I guess that's what it is. All right, that goes on. That's in step 77. And there is actually supposed to be some kind of wire coming off of that. Shoot, maybe I should have put that on first. Ah, well, we can always take that off later. Deal with it. Now, let's see, going on to here, these headlight or tail lights, apparently they're upside down. according to what I've seen online. So here's the mounts. Here's the headlights. So I'm going to clean those up. And then, well, this part here, before I go on into that, this is goes on the inside of the turret. It's for if you want to stow the gun, like say you're traveling and you want to secure the gun. That's what you use that for. Okay, here's another one of them, and another one of these. Okay. I guess maybe I should just okay. Damn. Ah! Part. That one's gone into the atmosphere. Oh no, here it is. Okay, so all right. So I'm going to go check my references and I'll be right back. So I've got the antenna parts here. Okay, so that will go into the photo etch part that mounts onto the body. Do a little cleanup here with some glue. All right, so and then these parts go together. So it looks like it's an ammo can. Did that break off there? It looks like something might have broken off. Damn. Well, I do know they give you another part that's like that mount. So maybe I'll be able to use part of that. This is the external machine gun ammo can. I think this is going to need some filler. That seam is pretty bad. Okay, I've taken a lot of these tools and I've given them a shot with the Humbrol metallic color I talk about all the time. And yeah, so I'm going to be painting those up today. And I think I'm just going to go with the ones that are already got the straps already provided on them. I don't think with this build anyway, I'm going to make that effort with the photo etch straps, because I don't think they'll make that much of a difference. So I'm just gonna use the easy way out on these, I think. When I build this again, and I'm sure I will, I may take the more difficult route. But who knows, maybe I'll change my mind. Okay, so I think today we're gonna finally get rid of this, get this control panel done. So let's take a look at the instructions and see what goes where. All right, right there. All right, so I wonder if I should just, I think I'll just slice that all off there. Okay, so looking at the instruction sheet, okay, and so this one is J. And then K. Maybe if I put a little drop of water there. Beautiful. All right. So I'm going to use a little bit of future here. Just to make sure these things are kind of glued in place, plus, you know, for whatever benefit, it may make it look a little shinier. All right.
Okay, guys, looks like we've come to the end of another fascinating and exciting episode on building this Miniart Stuart M3. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you noticed a few things that might help you in your endeavor to build this kit. It's a beautiful kit. I loved it. I love making it. It goes together pretty well. And be sure to tune in next time. But in the meantime and in between time, that's another edition of Jet Scale Models. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Okay, so we'll let that dry.